Thank you, Jat. And something I want to touch on immediately is the fact that we heard from Mash prior to the game talking about the strength of CoreJJ's lane phase. We saw that manifest in this game absolutely in the first blood that they were able to secure pretty early on in the lane. And then look at how Kiwi Kid utilized the gold that he picked up to help the rest of the team accumulate a gold lead. So we're going to pull that up onto your screen. It's a pretty lengthy replay, and we're going to talk through it. So we're going to start with the first blood.
So they talked about CoreJJ's laning phase. A lot of it is Kiwi Kid, though. So what happened here at the very start is we saw Kiwi Kid and CoreJJ get the little Krug. So they're actually one creep ahead in minion wave experience typically, but the Gromp went to coast. You're going to see this minion here actually end up dying during the replay, and we're going to start rolling it out here for you guys. They go too hard. Sheep goes in. He thinks that this is their fight because of the level advantage. These melee minions are slowly dying, and Kiwi Kid and CoreJJ realize this. They immediately push it out. The flash and the ignite is what seals the kill, and it goes to Kiwi Kid, who immediately backs and he buys mobility boots for himself and starts affecting the map all over. So he doesn't even go back bottom. He's like, I'm going to go back to this lane. I'm going to hit 3 and immediately roam. So he has his shield. He has it ready. He immediately walks up, doesn't have his stun prepped until he hits his E, because when you see an Annie roaming without the stun, it's not as threatening. Then they go straight to top. Didn't get at the gank middle, but he applied some pressure. He goes top, he sits in this bush, wards the one behind him. And this makes Chris think that Kiwi Kid is gone after this shuriken. The false sense of security baits him in. He also is sitting at 3. He uses the E again as he walks up and then throws the stun out onto Chris to get that. This is just a great chase down. The flash from Gamsu to actually hit the Electro Harpoon for the slow is beautiful. And this is a clip that needs a little bit more explaining, because at this point, Kiwi Kid has actually conditioned the enemy team to think that he's gone. When you see Kiwi Kid ganking top lane, bottom lane, Mash and Sheep, they have the responsibility of dealing with CoreJJ. When CoreJJ is in a 1v2 and he's not getting punished for it, your team is like, Kiwi Kid's top, Kiwi Kid's middle. He's affecting the map, and you aren't punishing the Sivir.
Right, we need you to do something.
Who's actually up in CS over them. But this pink ward right here, yeah, that has already taken a couple hits on it. So they are aware that that pink ward is in that bush, but they are not aware of Kiwi Kid's positioning. Because of this pink ward, they have no idea he's here. They might think that he is somewhere in the middle of the map. They do not have the ward coverage at all around this area. Their wards are very shallow around the river, so they can't know where Kiwi Kid is. So as this clip rolls out, Kiwi Kid just comes from Fog of War. This is the second time that he has done this in the last 30 seconds of this clip. Sheep goes in a second time. He eats the Tibbers. He eats the stun. So this is really Kiwi Kid being a master psychologist. He's like, yeah, I might be anywhere. I could be anywhere on this map. And they don't respect that. And they get punished for it immediately. But that was because they were trying to punish CoreJJ because he was getting away with things so early on.
Yeah, all of this, too, coming from the fact that he gets that 400 gold off of the first blood, immediately turns it into Moby Boots of all things. You know, a lot of times players are thinking, I'm support, I got to go for my sight stone first because the vision is how I'm going to affect the map. Well, your presence in other lanes can do just that as well, and he put them to a couple thousand gold lead pretty early on in the game there. Fantastic play by him. And in the meantime, too, we saw CoreJJ in a 1v2 matching, if not ahead in CS the entire time. So definitely good on him there for being able to keep up with everybody. Exactly. Very, very strong bot lane. Mash was not wrong in talking about the strength of their lane phase. Well, keep it tuned right here. After this quick break, we'll get back into the action with Gravity versus Counterlogic Gaming. You're watching the NALCS.
Alright guys, we need this
bringing back the old SHC tradition.
Of what?
Clap before you play.
Nice! Nice! Nice!
Alright, let's go.
Look at the smile on Kiwi Kid's face! That was cruel! Yeah. He knew it was gonna happen! Nice! Whoa, doggy! All the way to ManCloud in the backline, a double distortion and flash. The Zingy actually gets himself out alive. Going? Rumble, 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 rumble.
Rumble, bye.
Careful, Sivir. You didn't hit
Keep going. Go. I'm going in. Randuins.
Nice.
Keep going.
Chris dives into the fight. Zanya's cannot be used. He doesn't get an offer. It was on cooldown from last fight, rather. And they're going to be on the Nexus. Dignitas takes down Coast.